calling me all day.
Hello everyone, I'm Steve Show, and welcome to my vlog. Right, today on a vlog, I want to talk about the drug culture. Right, I'm noticing, that too many people on drugs, in this generation, and I want to talk about, from the legalization of weed in the United States, to my United States, audience, friends, and family. This weed stuff is getting out of hands. So I was on the phone with, one of my homeboy who is a smoker, and he was telling me like he's tired of it. Like they've made it where everybody is smoking now, right? And it's just bad, especially, we got to think of the children. And I'm not knocking weed smoking, honestly. Like all my friends, well, not all, but majority of my friends growing up smoke weed. I just it was never really my thing. So that's why I didn't do it. But I'm not knocking anybody. All I'm saying is we have to understand that we need to be responsible, on with this thing, with this weed. We need to be responsible. Just because they legalize it doesn't mean you can just pull out anywhere and start smoking. There are children around, you know what I mean? And until they get to the age where they can make their own decision, we shouldn't influence them, because what we're doing is we're robbing them of their innocence, and I don't think it's fair for them, So, I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna smoke, just do it in private. Yes, it's legal, it's okay. Like, my friend, he was telling me about how some kids, teenagers, they were blowing weeds in a cop's face, right? Now, usually before that, they would have got arrested for that, But it's legal now, so they can't do anything. It's like cigarettes, right? So they can't do anything. But what I'm saying is, it's destroying, our people, right? And we need to be responsible with it. Like a lot of, Caucasians and everybody smoke, but you just have to have the decency to not, do it around children or try to make it like it's cool and everybody can just, partake. It's not good, there's repercussion for everything. So let, these children grow up and let them make their decision. If it's something they want to do when they grow up, then that's on them. They will make that decision as an adult, but not you influence. You believe it or not, man, we all role models, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm an uncle and my nephews or my nieces, they see me smoking and acting like, it's okay to do so, they're liable to do it too. And we need to think about stuff like this, because what he does is it's going to ruin, our future, So, yeah, to all my weed smokers, do your thing, smoke your weed, but please just do it in private, Do it in private. Just because it's, they legalize it doesn't mean it's cool, So let's not fall for the trap they're setting for us, because everything they do affect us more than any other group, So let's really calm down and let's just stay focused. Let kids be kids. There's no reason for them to be growing fast, right? They got their whole life ahead of them, so why should we force things on them? And so that's my take on that. I know I feel like I was ranting for a second, but that's just something that was bothering me that I've been thinking about. We just got to be more responsible and start holding each other accountable. I don't think it's fair, man, for these kids to be witnessing that. I'm just worried about the kids, And I have a kid in college, and he understands, because we raised him differently, so he knows about all these things, and he knows that it's not something that he needs to join. But the fact still remain, everybody in the school is a smoker. Imagine that. Young kids, they're not even in the real world yet. They didn't even start their career. They're already partake in because they think it's cool. The rappers, everybody idolizes it. So let's just calm down, man. Let's look at the bigger picture. I hate to side. Well, I'm not, no disrespect, whatever, but I'm just saying, like, come on, it's not, that shit ain't cool. It ain't cool. Let's stop it. Let's stop it for real. But yeah, so that's my little quick rant on my vlog today. I hope I'm making sense, and if I'm not, or I am, leave a comment. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss, because everything affects everybody. So if you think because you don't do it and it doesn't affect you, you're a goddamn liar, because everything affects everyone. So let's talk. Let's get our tribe right. Let's get right. All right. Well, I'm in traffic now, and I'm going home. I'm actually like, I wanna damn, I wonder what I'm gonna eat tonight. I know you're like, how do you go from weed to food, right? It's not my fault. I'm just hungry. I'm a foodie. No. I'm somewhat a foodie. I don't eat a lot of stuff like that, but when it's time to eat, you gotta eat. But I'm just thinking what I'm gonna eat. But anyway, so I think that's my 2 cents in our society today, my opinion, and let's talk about it. Let's discuss down below. Let's talk about this. This is very important that we start fixing ourselves, man. We can't be slaves forever. We can't. We shouldn't be. Let's change the narrative. Change the narrative, please. All right. See y'all later when it's greater. All right. Peace out.